thought, we all of our guys played pretty well. There were some things we could do a little bit better, but for the most part, we started to share the basketball a little bit. Our defense was excellent. We were talking, we were communicating, we were moving. We weren't just playing one-on-one defense. We were playing team defense, and that's a big part of it. And then when we start taking a little bit better shots, other teams can't get runouts on us. And, if you have good offense, it leads to good defense, and vice versa. You have good defense, it should lead to good offense. And so I thought our younger guys really played well, and we're starting to get healed up a little bit. And, we did lose a couple players, and that always is tough. That was, right after the Christmas break. And so now I think guys are kind of settling into their roles a little bit more.
This point of the season, is there anybody that's coming off the bench that's just been the surprise you weren't expecting?
Not really. I expect them all to do very well coming in off the bench. Maybe the one guy you could say would be Kelson Jones right now, because he wasn't going to play and he was going to take a redshirt year, but we decided that he wanted to play and help us out, and he's really made a difference. I think he had 5 blocks the other night, and he's someone that is a defensive presence out there. Narit Chodikavanik has done really well coming in off the bench. He could easily be a starter for us. Mackenzie Morgan has started for us and is coming off the bench, and he does really well. And so we've got a bunch of guys that, coming in off the bench. It doesn't matter if you start or if you're coming off the bench. It's what you do in your minutes out there. And you look at plus minus, and you can see sometimes even the starters, they don't have a great plus minus. And what that means is when you're on the court, how is your team doing? And so if you have a good, if you're plus 5, plus 10, plus 20, you're doing really good when you're out on the court.
5 guys in double digits in this last game. You talked about last week, a lot more people need to be getting involved. It's not a one-man show. Did you think that this is going to be somewhat of the standard kind of moving forward?
I hope so. I hope it's the standard moving forward. Western and Sewell Ross, they were on the road back-to-back weekends. They had to travel. They're bottom half of our conference, so it's not competition has a lot to do with that as well. We go on the road, now we've got a little bit tougher competition in DBU, and I know they're doing some kind of promotion. When we go on the road, it is. The other teams, they get jacked up for us. Their student section gets jacked up. We'll be in white uniforms on Thursday. I don't know what kind of promotion they're doing, but they'll probably have the gym packed. It'll be loud. It'll be a tough place to play. I would assume the same thing in Tyler, even though we get to wear our darks at Tyler, normal away jerseys there. But it's tough going on the road. It's tough. This conference is just tough overall. So again, 2 tough teams coming up this weekend.
What does Dallas Baptist present as challenges for you guys?
Well, they'll press the whole game and they'll really get after it, and they've got a few guys that can really shoot the ball well, but they're going to wear you down, and they've got Ricky Lujan and Cameron Kahn have been there forever, it seems like, and those guys are all conference players, and those 2 guys could be scoring more points, but I think they're really good team players as well, and they really share the basketball. And so Ricky could go out for 20 or 30. He did that as a freshman against us, and Cameron Kahn is the preseason player of the year. So again, they've got a very good team, and they'll be a very tough matchup for us.
Similar to that, Tyler still on the road, so 2 road games like you were talking about. What did they look like for you guys?
Tyler is big and strong, and they slow it down a little bit more. They're not as much run and gun as DBU. They run some really good sets. They've got a great point guard. I forget his name, 6'4" kid. I was just watching him a little bit. But again, they're big, they're strong, and they've got a couple kids that can shoot it that are, one kid's 6'6", I think the other kid is 6'7", and they've got some length and some size that we haven't seen.